Good morning, y'all. We're gonna beef up the big raised bed. I'm gonna pull the bottom out of it and put some more stabilizing 2x4s across the bottom and start filling it up with what soil we got left. And that's where we will be growing our potatoes. Potato. So let's do it. First is pull this bottom out. I was gonna try to build around it. I thought, man, it'd probably just be easier to pull this bottom out. Then we can put our stabilizers down and then lay it right back on top. Because if you remember correctly, the legs of this thing are buried like a foot into the ground, so it's not moving it. But it's definitely not stable enough to hold a bunch of potting for sure. But bum 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 bum. It's gonna be fun to get out of there, I think. See, I'll be having to lose the hoodie here pretty quick. And it's that stinking nice. Yeah, see, I don't know what I was thinking. So I have to put 2x4 from there to there, there to there, there to there, there to there, and then some across. Let's do it. To see what kind of 2x4s we can wrench up. I know I don't have a lot, so hopefully, I definitely don't have a lot of long ones. Hopefully we can find enough short ones to do what we need to do. Maybe even use those 1x. Give me a second, I'm about to dig around. All right guys, so to pull this off, I am going to have to, I don't have no more 2x4s. And I'm just gonna try to knock some stuff down and make it work. I got a bunch of 2x6s that I'm gonna score in half. Long one there. That's not a 2x, but that's like a 1x6, but that'll work too. I just need it solid enough to hold the pressure. And then I've only got, looks like 4 or 5 bags of soil left, but I've got all those sticks in the backyard. I'll break them up real good. We'll fill the bottom up with like 6-7 inches of sticks and leaves, and then we'll dump that soil on top of it. So once again, just need more lumber, guys. I need more lumber. Check it out. It is done. Now I gotta hang the rope on it so she can hang it up. Barb has claimed that. Alright guys, so I got my measurements, so I'm going to cut my longest pieces first, which is 44 1/4. Strip that in half. That'll take 2 pieces. Then I'll need to make a 42 1/2 and a 40 3/4, and that'll be all the sides, and then 2 34s for the ends, and then we'll just have to figure out how we're going to get slats to go across for the flooring. Pieces. gotta find out what I did with my Apex with my star bit on it. All right, guys, now let's go grab our box of screws, get to putting this outer frame on. Then we'll go on a search for floor studs to put across. And then we'll lay our wood back on it and zap it down and start filling it. All right, so we got our border, all edge planks. Now I just need to find some that I can put here, like maybe every 2 foot. 2, 3, 4 of them. I need to find 4 pieces that I can put across that bottom. So I'm gonna try to figure that out real quick. All right, guys, so this is what I'm gonna do. I found this pretty thick. So if I score that in half, I can get 4 about 4-inch wide strips. And then I'm just gonna lay them one there, one there, one there, one there. And then just lay my piece of wood on top of that. That should be solid enough to hold the weight. And then, like I said, go through and zapping in screws on the sides to the side rails. But yeah, I think it's gonna work. So let's go chop this thing down. So we're definitely sitting at 30. Let's go put these slats in. I think this should work beautifully. It does in my head for sure. About to find out. Well, my battery died on me. I'm not sure when it died, but we got all the screws from the sides in. It's gonna hold some weight now, for sure. So now I think I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna grab some of the old screws I used before, the Phillips screws, and zap those slats down. Even if it's just 1 screw on the end of each of them, just to hold them in place, you know what I mean? That's what we're gonna do. All right, we're all screwed in. Now, putting our bottom back in, that's gonna be a hard part because it's heavy. We'll get it figured out. So I'm just gonna set y'all to the side and y'all can just watch from over here. Okay, so I'm gonna flip it the opposite way so it's bowed up, not down. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. me there. 200 pounds. Now I'll just go through and zap some screws down here. And then we'll set our garlic back over here so I can put my camera up on there like a stand while I zap that floor down. And we'll be ready to put sticks and leaves. Cover it is, like I said, 6 to 8 inches deep with sticks and leaves. And then we'll top it off with the soil. And cross our fingers that we have enough soil to cover the entire top of it, at least a couple inches. We might have to get some more soil, I'm not sure. Hey, we're a lot closer than we were, ain't we? Guys, we got a bottom on it, a good solid bottom. Yeah, how exciting is that? I don't know about you, but pretty exciting for me. Sun's in my eye. Super sturdy. Like I said, I'm only like 15 pounds away from 200 pounds, so, and it don't even have a flex to it. Now we need to just go about breaking a bunch of sticks up, and obviously we've got plenty of sticks back there. I'm actually going to watch a couple more videos, but I know I did watch over the winter. I watched all kinds of different style of gardening videos and stuff, but I know that was one trick they used, was filling like 6 or 7 inches on the bottom with just compost, leaves, branches, and all that stuff, and then put your soil on top of it, and it'll eventually just disintegrate into good usable compost. And even before then, your vines and roots and stuff are just going to grow around what's down in there. Let's start breaking some sticks. We'll start with putting leaves. You can't learn, no. You can't be digging holes, bud. You gotta stop digging holes. There's his teacher right there. I love him. But I just can't be letting my hot yard get tore up like that. They've done enough damage already. Let's go drag some limbs out. Breaking them up. Now I'm just gonna go get what soil we got. Like I said, might not even be enough, to be honest, but hopefully we'll get at least a small layer over everything to where it can begin to start disintegrating and turning it into what we need it to do. That's all we got right now. We're definitely gonna have to get more, but it'll be a start. I wish I knew where I could get it's not gonna be a whole lot at all. Yeah, man, if we can get enough. That's as far as we're going to be able to go today. I'm going to need a lot more bags of topsoil. But if we can get it probably 10 to 12 inches on top of the sticks, we should be good to go. All right, guys, I'm going to take a break and then I'm going to come out here and clean this stuff up. So. Hi, boys. Hi, pretty boys. Hi, pretty boys. Hi, pretty boys. Hi, pretty boys. Gonna be a little pretty boy. Gonna be a little pretty boy. Why, Curly? Why? Why? Zips. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do this. Bless you. Deuce. Oh, Deuce. Whoa, there he is. There's the hungry buzz. Ticked off because I'm stuck in the backyard. Come on, guys. Come on. Let me out of here. I've done my time. I've done my time, guys. Baby. Baby, baby. Baby, 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 baby. What, Hooker Bubba? What, Hooker Bubba? What? What's wrong, buddy? What's wrong, buddy? I'm going to clean up my little bit of a mess I got over here and call it a day. We're gonna get dinner ready and eat some dinner and go to bed. Start again tomorrow. So, I love you guys. Hope y'all had fun today. At least we got a good chunk of things accomplished today, which I'm pretty excited about. Of course, we're gonna need more soil. Me and Sammy were talking. I'm gonna try to look around and see if there's some places maybe I can dig up some dirt and get some dirt put in there, normal dirt, and then later we'll get a few more bags of soil to put on top of that. So I hope y'all had fun. Long, successful day. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Y'all know what to do. Till next time, y'all stay blessed.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise.